2020 games. Franchise record, 5 for Hassan Whiteside.
Shot clock at 4. Durant's got Dragic. He didn't want to shoot it. Draymond started the Denver. Able to track him down. Shot clock at 10. Durant, little runner. Dragic sneaking inside, flipping it up and in. Percent on threes.
Yes.
And he bumped it up 10% to be a 40% three-point shot. Miami's 1 of 6. Behind the back to Draymond. James Johnson's found a home here last year. Played his best basketball.
Not sure they have a viable point guard.
That's the other part. Richardson, fadeaway.
Why they called that travel. That's a good look.
Klay Thompson dropping it down. St. Francis Lancers. They lost that up in the air.
2-on-1.
And Dragic running it nicely with Winslow. Keeping it alive. James Johnson. Don't see Steph get jumpers blocked very often. Durant for 3.
So when you're struggling, all of a sudden the things don't go your way. You think normally Durant would hit that.
This is just how Miami wanted this game to be played out.
But why does it go 4 hours?
Oh, this just in that BYU Fresno State game's over. Somebody just told me.
Well, I think when you make a move like that, like you're going to go score it, and you've got to complete the shot. You can't stop after you take another step.
Well, James Johnson.
Well, you go up, you got to get fouled. That's what he should have done. And he got fouled there, and 3-point play possibility. Foul. JaVale just came up too high. Couldn't stay. This guy is clever with the ball. He can put it on the floor.
This will stay with Stephen. Clock at 7. And is a high percentage shot. That kind of play. Livingston. And Sean following his own.
But he went with one hand on. They did a little Steph Curry move. And he knew it was going to be possibly out. And he just chased it to the
away. Curry with 5. Curry with 3. Curry to the lane. The lane in.
I don't think anybody else in the league can. He did not play Curry and Durant the entire quarter. I'll tell you what happened. Well,
play hanging and rattling it home. You see Miami, they're going to use clock every time down. Josh Richardson's kind of owning this.
Velour dice.
Shot clock at 3. Dragic.
I tell you, he is. They don't.
Winslow stay with Clay. Iguodala has a good creation, and that allowed McCall.
That's nice.
James Johnson.
Well, he shot a Curry.
Whiteside deep position, and able to get it over. Steph and Livingston combining on the steal. McCall running the lane. He's got Whiteside there. Oh, what a finish.
I'll tell you what.
Can they get anything in transition? Yes, they can. Losing a handle.
Well, he put himself in jeopardy. Got the position, couldn't come out of it.
Dragic gets the
player. He put that right arm out there, but it was all air.
Let me know when Draymond fouled him.
Defenders bothered him on a jump shot.
And Whiteside denied it again.
Set him up for a 3. Can he get it?
And Draymond rebounding in motion. Draymond down the lane. Looking for Clay. Little flyby, feed set, and there it is. Dragic trying to stem the tide, and he does.
One of my favorites.
Kansas Comet. Speaking of Comet, Durant.
Well, he won the foot race. Well, this is the play with, you're going to see Tyler Johnson go for the ball, and Durant just outstruck.
1 second, shot clock off. KD at 4. He will rise and drop it in.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was great.
Dragic never even waited.
Here comes Durant. Play almost got. Adebayo is getting to play because Whiteside's having a rough night. And
cross and try to get to that shot. Because it just 15 by the Clips to win the game. Because they had let that lead wither away.
Winslow. Following is James Johnson. Giving up to Dragic. Here's Winslow. There's Bell sending him away. James Johnson.
You got to be a little more careful with your passes if there's contact.
Good look to Clay. Winslow the other way and able to cap. Nothing easy tonight against the Heat. Curry. And they just want to shorten this game and hope to try to steal one. And Johnson. Nice feed. Caspi from Livingston. Didn't get the screen that Steve Kerr wanted. Made the shot anyway. John normally captures those in. Adebayo. Final minute of the third. Look at Tyler Johnson.
He doesn't back down.
Look at him work on Curry and Steph. We've had some
not pretty,
unreal misses tonight. And Trayvon.
Goodrow shoots him, and usually the glue guys go.
Ellington's not going to miss for
people all the time because his father was murdered 3 years ago. Shot in a car and said anything right. Most of the time not. You're trying, and sometimes maybe trying too hard. It's just not working for you.
Well,
yeah, Miami's looking for a little push here.
Johnson inside.
And they're getting it.
Linnick.
Clay went back to
on Richardson.
He left his feet.
KD at Johnson contesting. Made that three anyway. Dragic blocked. Steph played the D. KD to Andre Iguodala. By the Warriors centers by committee.
How about this? When you average 14 rebounds a game, you only get 5.
But not to 100 yet. They do have the 10 threes. Durant.
Every other game they've been over 50%, I believe.
The shooting has been amazing, but
tonight they're under 40 again.
Dragic. Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins. Omri Caspi set post-game live, presented by Honda. Nick Young dropping in that three. Ellington. Shot clock.
Question doesn't have to be asked.
So Ellington getting hot a little bit too late after game.
Well, and against Miami, that's looms even larger.
Right. So the Warriors come home.